Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hope all of you are fine. Welcome to another video lesson. And in our today's lesson, we are going to revise one of the topic from your second monthly assessment, and that is from chapter number 2, which is data transmission, and the topic is data packets. So let's talk about the topic data packets. So as you all know the definition of data packets, data sent over long distance is usually broken up into data packets. So let's talk about what are these data packets. So for example, whenever you have to send some message or file or any video over the network to your friend or any family member, so that typical video, picture or the text message or email, that is broken up into smaller data packets, and then those data packets travel over the network and reaches to the person to whom you are sending that message or file. So the size of each data packet is very small, that is 64 KB. So if our file or data is much more than 64 KB, so what will happen? So that information, that data will be divided into different packets of 64 KB, okay, because that is the maximum size of one data packet. So it depends on the message or the file which you are sending, that it will divide it into how many packets, okay. So the benefit of dividing your file, your data which you are sharing in packets, is that it can be shared over the network very easily, okay. And the only drawback of this thing is that dividing the information or the file into data packets is that when it reaches to its destination, so that destination router has to reassemble the data packets, okay, according to the unique packet number which each data packet have. So let's talk about those numbers and all the things, that how this whole scenario, the whole thing works. So let's talk about the packet structure first. So in the packet structure, there are three things. As I have already told you, we have header, and the second thing is payload, and the third thing is trailer, right? So these are the three things. So in the header, I have already told you that we have the IP address of the sender and the receiver. For example, if you have to send some parcel to your friend, so you have to write your own address and the address of your friend on which you are sending that parcel, right? So same is the case with data packets. You are sending the message or any type of file to your friend, so you have to that file should have the IP address of the sender, that will be your IP address, and the receiver to whom you are sending that data packet or the file, right? And in the header we also have sequence number of the packet. So what is that sequence number? That sequence number actually tells the destination router that you have to assemble the packets according to those numbers, right? Sorry. So for example, if your message or the file is divided into 5 data packets. So all the 5 data packets will have their unique numbers, packet numbers. So when they will reach to their destination, for example, if packet 5 reaches first and packet 1 reaches at the end, so that destination router will arrange or reassemble those packets into the proper form, and then it will be delivered to the person on their mobile phone or the laptop, whatever device they are using, right? And the second thing we have here is payload. So in this payload here we have the actual data in the package, and its sizes, as I have told you, it will be 64 KB, right? And the last thing is trailer. So in the trailer we have two things. The first one is method of identifying the end of the packet, and some form of error checking to ensure that the packet arrives error free. So method of identifying the end of packet means that according to those numbers, the unique packet numbers, the destination router decides that I have received all the packets and now I have to reassemble them according to their unique numbers, and then I have to show the message, right? And the second thing in the trailer is that there is different form of error checking methods are there, which ensure that the packets which are arriving to their destination arrives error free. Okay, so let's move forward. Let's talk about the error checking methods which are there to check that each packet arrives error free to their destination. So that method is called CRC. CRC. So this CRC means cyclic redundancy checks. So as you all know that I have marked these definitions, and this the definition of cyclic redundancy check is on page number 46, which you have already marked. So you have to learn its definition, and it is a method which checks that each packet shared on the network reaches its destination error free, right? And the next thing which we have on page number 47, that is packet switching. So we have already discussed that, and this lesson is about the revision of your second monthly assessment syllabus. So let's quickly revise packet switching as well. So page number 47, you can see the diagram, a big diagram of data packets being shared over the network. So you can see different packets are being shared over the network in that diagram. And in packet switching, I have told you that each packet travels independently, right? Whatever the route will be free over the network, the router or the modem sends to the packet to that route, right? So what happens, as I said, that the packets travel independently. So let's take an example that if we have to reach to some destination, so there are many paths, right? There are many ways through which we can travel and reach to our desired destination. So some paths will be shorter paths and some will be longer paths. So same is the case with the network, that in packet switching, as I said, the packets travel independently. So that means one of the packet will travel through longer path, and one of the packet will get the shorter paths, right? So what happens at the end when the packet traveling from the shorter path will reach to its destination quickly, right? And the packet coming from the longer path will take more time. So the destination router will have to wait until and unless it gets all the packets, and it checks the packet ID, reassemble the packets, and then will show the message to the person on the device which he or she is using, right? And at the end of this topic, we have the hop numbers, which I have already told you that hop number is actually added to the header of each packet, right? And this number is reduced whenever one packet leaves the router and travels over the network, right? So this method is used to overcome the lost packets, right? So I hope the whole topic of data packets and packet switching will be clear to you. The purpose of this video was to revise the whole topic, right? Sorry. So I just want you to revise the definitions from this topic, which I have already marked on your books, and some of the definitions are written on your notebooks as well, right? So these are the important things from these topics, and there is activity 2.1 as well, from which I have tell you the answers from of question number 4, the 3 parts of question number 4. Then we have done part A of question number 3 and question number 2 as well, right? So that was the whole concept of data packets and packet switching, and the definitions related to this topic. I have told you about those definitions as well. So just revise the definitions and recall the whole concept. So I hope all your confusions and ambiguities will be clear after watching this video. Thank you so much.